Hello, do you have any good news on the injury front this week?
No. No.
No one's back?
Yeah, it's difficult to explain, but you can be fit but not match fit. That's a big difference. So, for example, Herrera is fit, but he cannot play because of his rib fracture. But he's fit, but he cannot play. So, for example, Fellaini has trained 1 week, but he's not fit to play 90 minutes. So, it's very difficult to explain, but we have 8 injuries and 1 red card. So 9 players are not available to play.
What about Phil Jones?
It's the same.
Still can't play?
No.
How much will that red card for Wayne Rooney change your plans and hurt your team?
I think in his position played Juan Mata also very well. I have to choose at that time, and so I shall miss him because of his the captain of the team. But Juan Mata can also play very well.
And who gets that job of leading your team this week?
That you shall see.
You won't tell us?
No, because I have told it to the players. But I think Sunday you shall see it.
When we spoke last week, you told us about how youthful exuberance can sometimes get you through 90 minutes in a game. So, having seen how Patrick McNair did last week, where is he this week, perhaps, in your thinking?
It's no difference. I believe we have still 3 central defenders injured, so he shall play. He's the only player that can play in that right central defender position. So I have chosen last week. That was more difficult than now because he has played very good, I think. But for a player like him, it's very difficult to maintain that level. So that is his biggest challenge.
You've obviously managed big games and had to make some big journeys in the past as well. Obviously Everton have only just returned from Russia. How does that affect you? How do you get over that, and how can maybe you take advantage of that?
Well, that is difficult to explain, I think, because the result is very important. Also, how did you fly? How did you manage that as a group, as an individual player? So it's very difficult to explain. It is logical to say that we have maybe a benefit of that, but the motivation to play in Old Trafford against Manchester United is maybe much more important than the flight.
Louis, the issue of black managers in football has reared its head again. Jose Mourinho said there is no racism in football, it doesn't exist. What's your take on the Rooney rule, and what would you suggest to improve the situation of black managers in the game?
I think that is a political question and not a question for a manager.
Do you feel it's an issue as a manager?
For me, it's not any issue.
Louis, has there been any progress with Falcao? We're hearing that obviously talks ongoing now about maybe making a move permanent. Is that something that you're already thinking of?
When I want to discuss that, certainly I don't discuss it with you.
Just me.
No, with the media. No, with the media. It is not only with you, but I don't think that we have to discuss that here.
And just a word about Everton, because again, Manchester United, Everton, both have been conceding goals, and with obviously the trip that they had, what kind of a game are you expecting?
Yeah, I have to say that I like Everton because they want to play football like I want to play football. So it shall be a very interesting game. I know that Manchester United has lost last year 2 times, so it's a difficult opponent. But because of the play style of Everton, so I hope we can dominate the game. But they want to dominate the game also. But they are more allowed to play on the counter than we. So that's also the difficulty.
Richard Arnold spoke in the week about the possibility that there was raised last year about the club playing a midweek friendly exhibition games in the new year. What's your take on that?
I agree with that. I have said that also. We have spoken last week with each other and at Woodward. So I'm fully agree because I'm used to play midweeks. But I have said in the first 3 months we have to wait because it's difficult enough for the players to adapt and adjust to the new play organization, play style. So, and that they shall honor that also. But that we shall play midweeks, it's good because I like to play games against high-level opponents.